When people talk about Mass Effect 3's ending, not everyone remembers it with fondness. Controversy was strong, with a lot of fans claiming the limited choices at the end, those being destroy, control, synthesis or refusal, made all other choices throughout the trilogy irrelevant. So with that in mind, what are the best alternate endings that are out there on the internet? Hey everyone, Ash here from Mass Effect Odyssey, and in this video we'll be looking at a few of the more popular alternate ending theories to Mass Effect 3. The first entry is the Dark Energy ending, which is likely the most well known and comes courtesy of BioWare writer Drew Karpyshyn, whose shorthand term for the original Dark Energy ending was quite simply technoscience magic reasons. Drew was quoted as saying, "Dark energy was something that only organics could access because of technoscience magic reasons we hadn't quite decided on yet. Maybe using this dark energy was having an effect on the space-time continuum. Maybe the Reapers kept wiping out organic life because organics kept evolving to the state where they would use biotics and dark energy, and that caused an entropic effect that would hasten the end of the universe. Being immortal beings, that's something they, the Reapers, wouldn't want to see." Then we thought, let's take it to the next level. Maybe the Reapers are looking at a way to stop this. Maybe there's an inevitable descent into the opposite of the Big Bang, or the Big Crunch. And the Reapers realise that the only way they can stop it is by using biotics. But since they can't use biotics, they have to keep rebuilding society. As they try to find the perfect group to use biotics for this purpose, the Asari were close, but they weren't quite right. The Protheans were close as well. Drew goes on to say that this idea wasn't really fleshed out, and that BioWare decided to go in a different direction with the ending. One of the other much talked about possible endings was the boss battle ending, and that there were two characters that were lined up for this. The first was Harbinger, and the second was the Elusive Man. With Harbinger, rumour had it that you would have a battle similar to the Reaper battle on Rannoch, only on a much grander, more difficult scale. This fight was still to take place in London, but minus the beam to the Citadel and the room of colour choice. By defeating Harbinger, you would essentially deactivate and defeat the Reapers, saving everyone, maybe sending out a similar pulse of energy seen in the endings we get in the final version of the game today. The other boss battle ending that was touted was the Elusive Man. This was to take place in your meeting with him as seen in the game now, although it probably would have been in a slightly changed location. But then the Elusive Man, clearly being indoctrinated and under full control of the Reapers, would then turn into a giant creepy Reaper creature needing to be taken down. Similar to what happened at the end of Mass Effect 1 with Saren, only again on a much grander scale. This is backed up by the Art of Mass Effect 3 art book, which confirms that a boss battle with the Elusive Man was an idea being looked at and even had concept art drawn up, as you can see here. The Vindication ending is something I've only come across recently, and I'll be honest, it's a document that's between 400 and 500 pages long, so I'm nowhere near done reading this. The Vindication ending, or Mass Effect 3 Vindication, is written by Jerry Pugliese, or Pugliese, apologies for mispronouncing the name, and is essentially his blueprint on how to fix the Mass Effect 3 ending. We'll put a link in the description so that if you want you can check it out and see what you think, but be prepared for a long read. What Vindication is in very short terms is a lot more epilogues to the game than the 4 that are offered in the game now, depending on Shepard's past choices and backstory, readiness level, and so on. Interestingly, Jerry sticks with the choice of the destroy, control and synthesis, but does get rid of the Star Child. There is a ton of detail written, so check out the link in the description and see what you think. So that's just a few of the alternate endings that are out there at the moment, but we'd love to hear your suggestions for your own Mass Effect 3 endings. Post them in the comments below and we'll be making a follow-up video dedicated entirely to your suggestions in the very near future. Thanks everyone for watching. As always, you can subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all things Mass Effect, and you can help the channel to grow by sharing the video too. Again, thanks for watching. We'll see you again very, very soon.